Scientist makes a portal and presents it in front of a group of students. Why, if you just made a portal, would you present it in front of kids instead of trademarking it, making a lot of money, and retiring, you ask? The answer is simple. Anyways, he ends up successfully making the portal teleport stuff, and some kid gets so excited he jumps through the portal. The cops show up a little later. They don't arrest this man, however, because there's no law against teleporting people into the vacuum of space. And no, that's not a joke. When asked where the kid was teleported, the scientist responds, "I don't know." So the kid teleported to a random place in the universe. Safe to say he died. Then he gets asked later what he plans to do with the portal, which he responds, "I don't know." Now, again, you may be asking, who dedicates what had to have been years to making a portal without even knowing what he wants to do with it? That's step one. It's a good question. The answer is simple. Later, we follow the scientist as he eats his breakfast. Absolutely riveting. The mayor ends up using the portal to dispose of trash, which is a good solution. The pipes end up breaking or something, however. Then the story just kind of ends. If you're wondering how this story fills almost 15 pages, it's because there's a lot of pretentious musings on the nature and duality of man. There's a line, for example, where it's mused that man's true purpose is to produce trash. Howard Fast really demonstrates that by writing this book. This is the best short story in this book, unfortunately. The next story follows a rich man by the name of Frank Blunt, who's a very to-the-point man. Kill me. I'd skip all the boring and stupid parts, but then the review would be too short, so I'll just give you the most interesting part. At the end, he finds out he has cancer and goes to a famous priest to try and bribe God for more time on this earth. The priest says it'll take everything he owns. Blunt concedes and then dies anyway. This is a deconstruction of religion. I don't know any Christians trying to bribe their way into more time on the earth, but I guess it kind of works. It's made unclear mostly by the fact that it just kind of ends with nothing but the line, "God works in mysterious ways." I can appreciate the subtlety if nothing else. The next story is about a bunch of tiny people, and then they all die, and then the point is we're as small as them relative to a god or the universe or whatever. The following story goes like this. There's a bunch of cops and they talk for a bit about stuff too deep to believably be idle banter. And then they go to a house where something bad probably happened. There's allusions to a ghost and one of them falls down a hole. Basically, the story is a cluster truck that goes nowhere. The other stories only decline in quality from here. Now, my dear viewer, you may ask, do you still recommend it? Well, the answer is quite simple. No.